The space race. As has been the case with many new complex and capital intensive technologies, from fossil fuels to nuclear power to the internet, government investment has been critical to initial development. The space race in 1960s was not just a technological competition. For the United States and the former Soviet Union, it was also a political battle for bragging rights, for military advantage, and for a strategic edge in the Cold War. Okay, first let us see how was the space race started. During World War II, advances in rocketry had created devices capable of carrying a substantial payload hundreds of miles. Long-range German V-2 rockets were launched by thousands during this time, and the technology later helped guide development of larger and more accurate devices. But finally, on October 4, 1957, the Soviet Union announced it has successfully put its Sputnik device into orbit around Earth. The first of what would be a series of tit for tat technology first claimed by the USSR or the United States. The Soviets also put the first lunar probe on the moon, 1959's Luna 2, and claimed the first manned spacecraft to orbit the Earth with cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin's mission in 1961. But the US program went a step further, achieving the first moon orbit in 1968, followed the next year by the successful Apollo 2 mission landing. The Apollo 2 mission effectively ended the space race, but government support for space research and space programs continued even after the fall of Berlin Wall on November 9, 1989, and the collapse of Soviet Union 2 years later. NASA focused its effort on the Space Shuttle program, which had its first launch in 1981 among other projects. Former advisories have now collaborated on other projects such as International Space Station, in which scientists from around the world carry out experiments while orbiting Earth.